Hi team, I hope you're all well. Today we're here to do my ins and outs of October, my haul and my unhaul, and I have 26 books to haul with you this month. Oh dear. 4 of them are the same book and I'm going to explain myself, okay? I've also read a chunk of these too, and then I have approximately 18, 19, 20 books that I'm unhauling. So let's go through them, shall we? We're going to start off with the special editions, wherever they may have come from. So from Evernight, I do have You Were Meant to Be Human by Andrew Joseph White. This does have the beautiful sprayed edges. I have not read this one yet. It has only recently come in. I don't know if I'm going to give this one a go or not. It does sound really, really interesting, but it also sounds really, really body horror-esque, and also is very heavily pregnant, you know, surrounding pregnancy essentially. And I just don't know if I'm here for that kind of body horror. I don't know if I can do it. So I'm not sure what to do with this yet. I have heard some good reviews, so maybe I'll just give it a go and we'll see how I get on. But yeah, that one has come in from Evernight. It was at Evernight's October box. I think this edition of it is beautiful. Very gory, but very beautiful. So yeah, we'll see on that one. I'm not sure. I haven't made a complete decision yet. That's why it's still here and not in my unhaul pile. I did yesterday manage to pick up, while I was at the BK Borison event, because today is Halloween, while I was at the BK Borison event, I did manage to get my hands on a Waterstones exclusive edition of The Wolf King. I thought this was completely sold out and I'd missed the pre-order entirely. So when I nipped into, well, I didn't nip into Waterstones, I was going to the event, but when I walked in yesterday and saw this sitting there, I was like, gotta get myself one of them. Have I read it? No. Do I think I like it? No idea. But I couldn't miss the opportunity to get one. So I picked it up while it was there. Not only did I pick one up, but also Lauren and Holly picked one up as well, because there was only 2 more left. Holly had already got hers. She didn't know I'd got mine. And when we met each other, she went, I've just managed to get this. And I was like, oh my God, I picked one up too. So then when we saw Lauren, we told her and she was like, I've just been looking at one. There's one left. Do I get it? We were like, yep, get it. So yeah, very excited about that one. I've heard incredible things about that. From the Fairy Loot Romanticy box for October, I do have Savage Blooms by S.T. Gibson. This edition is stunning and I love it. I think it's really pretty. Again, don't know if this one will be for me, but I'm going to give it a try. I'm more likely to give this one a try than I am the Andrew Joseph White one. Couldn't remember the name of the author for a second then. Absolutely stunning. And then underneath the dust jacket on the naked hardcover, bloody beautiful. I think this has a reversible dust jacket as well. Stunning. So yeah, that's from the Romanticy box from Fairy Loot. My pre-order of Love at First Fright by Nadia El Fassi came in. This is the Waterstones exclusive. I haven't ended up purchasing the Fairy Loot exclusive to match my Fairy Loot exclusive of Best Hex Ever, because I haven't finished this yet. I softy and F'd it at page 85. I just wasn't feeling it. It feels very insta-love and I didn't know if it was me that was the problem. So I've put it down in a hope to come back to it at some point. I was hoping to maybe come back to it before the end of October, but I haven't. So I don't know when I'm going to come back to it / if at this point, and I'm sad about that situation, I'm not gonna lie. And then from the works, I did get myself a copy of Make Me a Monster by Kaylin Bayron. I wanted to get to this in October, but I just didn't get the chance to do so. But it does have these stunning sprayed edges, and that does lead us nicely into gifted books, and I will explain why. So this isn't entirely my gifted stack, actually. This is my gifted stack, but it leads us in nicely because I also got a copy of Good Spirits from the works as well yesterday. As I was walking in, BK Borison was in front of me walking in to go and sign some books, but I was going to the event anyway, so that was amazing. I should have got her to sign this while I was there, because I was only allowed to get 2 books signed at the event, but because she was in Waterstone, she was signing books. I should have got her to sign this while I was there, but I didn't. Anyway, so that is my 1 copy of Good Spirits. And then HQ sent me an early copy of Good Spirits. So this is my early copy that I read tabbed up, and then yesterday I actually got signed as well. I do already have a book plate in here, but I actually got this one signed yesterday because I've tabbed and annotated this one. So I did get this one signed, and then I had a pre-order from the, oh my God, where did I get this from? I've forgotten where it was from, but an independent bookstore. I wanted all the extra little bits that came with it. So that one's come. It also has a signed book plate. So I think I'm going to do a giveaway with this one over on Instagram. And then I also picked up a copy yesterday while I was in Waterstones. It came with the ticket, but it came with a cute little pin as well. So I wanted the pin. The bookmark I didn't end up keeping. They didn't have that many left, and I already got one from the publisher. So I didn't need the bookmark. But yeah, I got this one signed for a friend whose birthday is coming up in November. So I'm only getting rid of one copy, and then I have my other 2 copies because I really want the Illumicrate one, but it's coming in an entire fucking box that I refuse to pay for. So treating myself to the Works one as well. So I've ended up with 4 copies of this, but I'm only keeping 2. This is going to a friend. It's signed by BK Borison. I don't want to show you because it's got the name of the friend in there, and this video will go up before her birthday, and I don't know if she watches my videos. I don't think she does. She's probably not got time. And this one I'm probably going to do a giveaway for, so but I just wanted to explain myself. And then other books that were gifted to me. Run For It did send me 3 books. This is Orbit. So they did send me the Autumn Springs Retirement Home Massacre by Philip Fracassi. I gave this 4.5 stars. I absolutely loved it. It was fantastic. They also sent me Moonflow by Bitter Carella. I haven't had a chance to pick this one up yet, but it sounds really good. Quite body horror-esque, I think. So I don't know if it's going to be up my street, but I will give it a go. And if it's not on my street, I think I'll send it to Jade because I think she will love it. And then I've also got The Feeding by AJ Ryan, which sounds really good as well. I have another AJ Ryan on my shelves, so I feel like I should get to that one before this one, but I'm intrigued by this one. So thank you to Orbit for sending me those. And then from Harper Collins, because I did help them out with a sale in September, they sent me a couple of books in, not payment, well, but kind of payment. They sent me a couple of books of my choosing. So I got Immortal Consequences by Ivy Marie. I've heard such good things about this, and it sounds really good. And this is stunning as well for a standard edition. Absolutely beautiful. So I'm excited about that one. Don't really know anything about it, but I'm excited nonetheless. And then I also got Coven by Samanche Nani, which I have read in October. Really enjoyed. Gave it 4.5 stars. It was very good. It's about a coven of witches, and I really enjoyed it. So those are the books that were gifted. And then this stack is the stack of books that I have purchased myself. So I got Holiday Ever After by Hannah Grace from The Works. I'm looking forward to this one. It sounds really good. Christmas romance, obviously. I got Wild Card by Elsie Silver. I haven't yet read Wild Side, and I need to do so, and then I can wrap the series up with this one, but I love this series. It's a small town romance cowboy-esque series about single dads, and I love it. I got Soul Searching by Lila Sage. I did actually, it's got sprayed edges, so in theory this is a special edition, but it's just standard sprayed edges. Really looking forward to this one. I enjoyed her cowboy series. I've forgotten the name of it, but I enjoyed that series, so I'm looking forward to this one. I haven't read it yet because I didn't want to read it too close to Good Spirits because I think they're similar, not the same, but maybe similar, ever so slightly. So looking forward to this one. I also got Days at the Toronka Cafe by Satoshi Yagasawa, who is the author of Days at the Morisaki Bookshop. Love Days at the Morisaki Bookshop. I still need to read more Days at the Morisaki Bookshop, but I love the cover for this and it's so pretty. So I'm very excited about giving this one a read and put it on my translated fiction shelf. I did get a copy of Witch Law by Emma Hinds when I went to the Lucy Jane Wood event at the beginning of October, and Emma was doing the talk with Lucy, so I did get a copy of this and I did get it signed, so I'm looking forward to giving this one a read indeed. I got a copy of Tender Beasts by Lyselle Sambry while I was in Waterstones for that event. This cover is stunning. It's very, very pretty and it sounds really good. It's horror, YA horror, I think, so it sounds really interesting and I'm intrigued by that one. I did get a copy of Ted Kravitz's F1 Insider Notes from the Pit Lane. I love Ted. I love F1. this makes sense. I'm going to listen to the audiobook. Ted narrates it himself. I'm so excited about giving this a read. Cannot wait. Got a copy of Christmas Fling by Lindsay Kelk, not Lucy Kelk, Lindsay Kelk. I really wish I'd gone to the event for this, but it was literally a handful of days, like maybe 2 or 3 days after the Lucy Jane Wood event, and it just meant travelling back to Liverpool again. It's not around the corner from me. It's not miles and well, it is miles and miles away, but it's not a million miles away. But it's not an easy trip at the same time. So especially where the event was. So I didn't end up going, but I wish I had. I keep missing the Lindsay Kelk events. I think next year I need to prioritise the Lindsay Kelk event. But yeah, I'm excited about this one. Fake Dating, I believe, at Christmas. So excited. I did get Aria of the Beach Forest Volume 3. I read this one and it is going to go into my unhaul pile now that I've wrapped the series up. I liked it, but I don't need to keep it. I'm never going to reread it. Fantastic Land by Mike Bokoven. I read this one, 4.5 stars. Absolutely fantastic, and I would highly recommend the audiobook. It's told in interview format and it's absolutely outstanding, and I had a very good time with it. Beetle and the Chimera Carnival by Eliza Lane. I enjoyed this one. I gave it 3.5 stars. I loved the first one in this series. This one was good, but not as good as the first one, but I really enjoyed it. So 3.5 stars for that one. I will be keeping it. The Princess and the PI by Nikki Payne. I got this with Beetle and the Chimera Carnival, Aria of the Beach Forest and Fantastic Land. I got it from Books Please, which I do have an affiliate code for if you were interested. I'll leave a link to it in the description box. So down below, it does get you like 5% off and I earn a little bit of commission, which is outstanding news. But yeah, I got this one. The cover for this is absolutely stunning and I'm very excited about giving this one a read. An amateur online sleuth must enlist the help of a jaded PI to clear her name in this exhilarating romantic suspense novel. Sign me up. Sounds really, really good. I got a copy of Secret Haven by Catherine Cowles. I think this is the last book in this series, Sparrow Falls series. I have read the first 2 or 3, and I've just got the last 3 or 4 left to read now, depending on whether or not I've read 2 or 3 of them. But I love this series so far, having a very good time. I did get Jeremy Clarkson's latest book from Diddley Squat, which is The Farmer's Dog. I love this series. I've read the first 3, and this is book 5. If I remember correctly, in this series. I'm fairly certain this is book 5. I've got book 1 on my shelves right behind me, somewhere, right there. But I've lent the other 3 to my mum, and then, because she's currently reading them, and then I've got the new one. So I did get that, and then yesterday while I was in Waterstones and picked up The Wolf King, I also picked up a copy of Overdue by Stephanie Perkins. Very excited about reading this one. I don't know if I've actually read anything from Stephanie Perkins before, but I know that like back in the day she was very popular with her books for the young uns. Oh yeah, I have. Anna and the French Kiss, Lola and the Boy Next Door, Isla and the Happily Ever After. I read those. I haven't read the Someone Inside You. I nearly picked that up yesterday. I should have done that, and I could have done like a Stephanie Perkins vlog, because they had the other one as well, the other thriller that she's done. But this is like one of those flat hardbacks as well. I'm so excited about giving this a read. It looks so good. And yeah, I'm intrigued about giving this one a read. I think it's set in a library or something. And I think it's a little bit like, oh, what's the movie called? You know, where they leave letters to each other but don't realise that they're writing to each other. Is this one the love triangle one? Oh no, it's got absolutely nothing to do with leaving letters to each other. That's something else that's on my mind. It's following Ingrid Dahl, who is 29 years old. She's a librarian. She's been dating her partner Corey for 11 years with no signs of marriage. But when her sister announces that she's engaged to a woman she's only been dating for 2 years, they're starting to feel the pressure. They have a conversation. They've been together so long. They have a conversation about taking a little bit of a break for a month, dating other people, and just making sure that this is the right thing for them before they commit to marriage. So Ingrid knows exactly who she's going to go for, which is a red flag already. Like, if she already knows who, she's already thinking of somebody else, maybe it's not the right thing. But it's her charmingly grumpy co-worker, Makan Nowakowski, who she's secretly crushed on for years. When the month is up, it looks like plans have not gone as they'd hoped, thinking that they, you know, would come back to each other, get married, and all would be well. It turns out maybe that is not the case. So I'm intrigued. It sounds really good and I'm obsessed with that cover. So that is my haul for the month of October. So now into my unhaul. I do have a reasonable chunk here for my unhaul. So I am getting rid of January 15th by Rachel Swirsky. This has been on my TBR for a really long time. I actually can't even tell you how long it's been on here. It feels like forever, but I doubt that's even the case. I bet this has only been like released in like 2023 or something. I think I picked it up while I was at Yalk. 2022. Okay, so it's been on my TBR for a while and I haven't picked it up yet, and I'm sick to death of seeing it, in all honesty. So I just don't know. I keep convincing myself I'm going to read it on January 15th, and then January 15th comes and goes, and then I'm like, okay, I'm going to have to wait another year now, and it's just ridiculous. And at this point, I'm sick of seeing it, so it needs to go. So I'm unhauling that one. The Ballad of Black Tom, I'm also unhauling. It's been on, again, on my TBR for a really long time. So I am getting rid of this one. I'm fairly certain that I've read this one. I just can't remember when, and it doesn't appear to be on my Goodreads, so I don't know, but I'm going to get rid of this one again. Sick to death of seeing it on my TBR. I am getting rid of The Marvellers by Donielle Clayton. This is one of the Owl Crate Junior books. I'm just unhauling my Owl Crate Junior books. You'll see a couple more in this stack in a minute, but I'm unhauling them because I just don't think I'm going to get to them anymore. I'm not picking up middle grade as much as I used to anymore, and I think it's time I just let them go. And it also reduces my stacks for Keep It or Yeet It, which is great. I'm also going to get rid of these editions of the Poppy War. These are the Illumicrate editions, which I ended up with this set of them because the person that sent them to me actually ended up with a second set because the Dragon Republic has some pages missing. It's got like a chunk of pages missing in the middle somewhere. So they ended up with a second set, and they obviously got the chance to keep this set, in which they offered then to send this set to me because I'd been wanting the set, but they're not really any use to me if the Dragon Republic has pages missing. In all honesty, they're not really any use to me. I still have my normal hardbacks, so I've decided just to keep them, and I'm going to get rid of these. For some reason as well, these are a lot chunkier than my normal hardbacks, so I don't know what's going on there, but I've decided to get rid of these. They're no use to me. I could never reread this edition. And although I am a book collector and there are some editions that I will not read, for the most part, I do read my special editions. So, you know, going to get rid of those. I'm also getting rid of The Songbird and The Heart of Stone by Carissa Broadbent. I have read this one. Didn't like it as much as the first duology in the overall Crowns of Nyaxia series. So I do need to read the second one, but I don't know if I'm going to wrap the series up there. I may try the last duology just to wrap up the entire Crowns of Nyaxia series. It's a set of 3 duologies, 6 books in total, and I loved the first duology, The Serpent and the Wings of Night, and The Ashes of Starkus King. Loved that one, but didn't enjoy this one as much, and I don't need a physical copy. They're on Kindle Unlimited, so I'm just going to get rid of this one rather than buying the next one and it taking up shelf space. The other 2 books that I am getting rid of from Owl Crate Junior, Galaxy Jones and the Space Pirates by Brianna McDonald, and also The Kingdom Over the Sea by Azora Nabi. As I say, I just don't read middle grade anymore, so these are going to sit here forever and ever and ever, amen. And that just doesn't seem fair to me, so I'm going to get rid of them. 2023 for both of them, so they've already been here for 2 years. I don't want to keep them for another. Mayfly by CJ Lead, I didn't like it, I DNF'd it, so I'm getting rid. As previously mentioned, Aria of the Beach Forest, the 3 volumes, I've read them now and I'm not going to reread them, so I'm going to make some space on my shelves. I think that series could have been 5 volumes, but it ended up being 3, so it is what it is. I'm also going to get rid of The Guest in the House by E.M. Carroll. I didn't love this. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it. I feel like I might have missed something while reading this, but I've read it. I don't need to keep it. Graveyard Shift by ML Rio, I DNF'd, so I'm unhauling. Tusk Love by Thea Guanzon. I didn't like this. I gave it 1.5 stars. I'm still really sad about the whole thing. And I'm really sad. I'm extra sad because A, I bought a physical copy and it wasn't cheap for the size of the book. And B, this is beautiful. And I'm really, really extra sad about it. I'm even more sad because it became 99p on the Kindle deals a handful of days after I bought this. And I'm annoyed about the whole situation. Just Like Home by Sarah Gailey can finally leave my shelves. I'm sick to death of seeing this on here. I gave it a second chance and I DNF'd it a second time so it can go. If He Had Been With Me by Laura Nowlan. I haven't read this, and this is the special edition. I picked this up on a whim in the supermarket, not in the supermarket at all, in Waterstones last year. And I don't know why I did it, because I've never had any interest in reading this series. So it can go. I'm sick of seeing it. Tutor in the Player by Rebecca Genshak. I haven't read this. I was sent it a while ago. Tutor in the Player by Rebecca Genshak. I've had this on my shelves for a while now and I haven't read it. So that can also go. I was just trying to get rid of, there's probably a whole bunch of others that I could get rid of, but I haven't done it. So it's just hard. Sometimes I want to at least give a book a chance. But other times I just look at it and I'm like, I just don't think I want to read that anymore. So, you know, and I do get annoyed with myself buying things and unhauling it without reading it. It's annoying. And I know it's a problem, but I don't know what to tell you. So that is my haul and unhaul, my ins and outs for the month of October. I'm hoping that November I will be much more restrained. My birthday's coming up in December as well as Christmas. So I'm hoping to be much more restrained. I do have some pre-orders. I've got Empire of the Dawn coming. I think I've got maybe 1 or 2 special editions from Feraloo on their way as well. I don't remember. And I don't know what else is coming out in November, so I can't remember what else I've got pre-ordered. Shall we have a quick look, see if I can find out? Oh, I have a lot pre-ordered for November, actually. I'm fucking lying through my teeth to you. Yeah, Empire of the Dawn from Waterstones. Your Knife, My Heart by K.M. Moronova. Brigands and Bread Knives. I'll be getting a copy of that from the publisher, but I've ordered the Feraloo edition as well. Brimstone by Callie Hart. That's pre-ordered. The Bonds That Burn by Briar Bolin. That is pre-ordered. To Cage a Wild Bird. Haven't pre-ordered that, but I know it's coming in a box. I've just pre-ordered Fallen Stars by Amani Eru, but from Feraloo, but I've also got the Waterstones edition as well. So I do have a few coming in November. Hopefully I can restrain on anything else though. Fingers crossed. I've got enough to be reading. And like I say, my birthday is coming up as well as Christmas. So hopefully I can restrain. And there will be a birthday haul happening in December. As well as the November ins and outs, and then a Christmas haul as well. We'll see what happens with that. So anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this video. Chat to me in the comments down below if you've read any of these. Am I making a mistake on any of the unhaul? To be fair, it won't make a difference by the time you see this video, because I'm filming this on Halloween. It's not going up till mid-November, so sorry if you think I am making a mistake, my bad. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this video. Chat to me in the comments down below and I will see you in whatever comes next. Bye for now.